What's up, everybody? Big Herc 916, getting down with Fresh Out. You tune into another edition of Prison Talk. Want to say thank you for subscribing to our channel. Thanks for supporting. Also, subscribe to our Patreon. Over there, we could be raw and uncut. We're not being censored, and we ain't got to worry about the algorithm. So support our Patreon. Links in the description. But we're going to keep bringing you content over here also, just because even though we've been stuck at the same amount of subscribers for the last 6 months. I never thought the day would come that they would actually criminalize hardworking people for trying to earn a living. People that actually did the right thing by getting a state license, getting certified, and trying to run a legit business. It just I don't know. It's like everything's been flipped, man. It's almost like a crazy episode of the cartoon Superman when they have Bizarro, you know what I mean, where everything's backwards. Criminals are now legit, and people who are legit are now criminal. They're people, pedophiles are being released from jail, but they're locking up hairdressers, they're locking up people who have considered non-essential businesses, even though they're legit businesses. But yet they're keeping open cannabis shops and liquor stores. I don't get it. It blows me away. You have people, legitimately trying to hang out at the beach and they say, oh, this, you got to keep your social distancing, all this, but yet you see homeless thriving. I mean, LA after 10 o'clock is basically the homeless that run it. They run the city, man. Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood Boulevard, you'll see people pulling bikes, no mask on, no social distancing. I mean, they're legitimately living the free life while everybody else is being regulated. I mean, you go places now, people look at you crazy if you're 1 foot closer than 6 feet. I mean, how crazy is this, man? The condition, how crazy is it? It's like, dude, we've been through so much as a human race with stuff that's happened, and just the media, when they put this into play, it totally flipped the script, and they only show what they want you to see. I don't know. It just blows me away. You got to sneak to get a haircut. You got to sneak to get your nails done. You can't do a spin class. You can't do this. I mean, it's insane. It blows me away. But the hardworking person, now they want you to get a paycheck. I mean, not a paycheck, but a stimulus check or a handout. And now, but your business is done, and you have to still pay what you owe as far as whatever lease agreement you have or rent agreement. I mean, how does that work? God help us all, man. As far as the country, as far as the people, I mean, it's become a crime to work out. I went to a state, I'm not even going to say, and had a workout, and went to a restaurant and got to go on the golf course, man. And I'm like, wow, it's crazy to see that how different it is from one state to another state. And I never thought that working out on the street would be considered a criminal act. It just blows me away, man. I remember when they took the weights in the pen, and how disturbing that was, and how frustrating, you're doing something healthy, but, the guards didn't want the inmates in shape. You had, guys walking around with 22, 24-inch arms on swole off of Top Ramen tuna fish and soups, and they didn't want that, so they had to take the weights. And the same thing on the street, breathing carbon monoxide all day with a mask on, don't exercise, no weights. I went to Ralph's to get some meat, and you can only get 2 packs of meat. 2 packs of meat, man. They're rationing meat, man, because of there's a limited supply now, so-called. This shit is crazy. It blows me away. Do you see what's happened? Somebody said, "Oh, you're just complaining, dude." Do you really see what? Am I making it up, or do you see? Do you see how it's created a welfare state? People, like I said, that are hardworking people can't go and do what they want to do to earn a living, but you got people who don't have anything going for themselves are perfectly fine right now. They're like, man, I'm cool. It's backwards. You should want to get out here and earn your keep and make it happen and be about your, about your paper and creating, prosperity and wealth for yourself. What happened to the American dream? What happened to owning your own business? I told you guys a couple weeks ago that this was a money grab. And sure enough, Amazon's buying, trying to buy AMC. Uber's trying to buy Grubhub. All these other businesses are consolidating. This is a big play, man, and it's sad, man, when you see it unfolding and you can't really do anything about it, but create awareness. And I send my shouts out to all the people out there, the farmers out there who are trying to get their products to the market. Those people out there who are, trying to work to pay their bills, take care of their kids. To all the families who have children who had a homeschool, and now your kid is all confused because he can't play with his friends because he got to keep a distance or he's got to do that. I mean, it's really it's a whole changing of the human interaction, and I never thought I would see this in my time, man. You see it in movies, and this is actually playing out in real life. Just be aware, man. Be conscious. That's all I can try to do is share my thoughts. I'm not a perfect person. I'm not an expert. I don't try to be a scientist, a doctor. All I try to do is voice an opinion and share insight and just try to build strength among the people, man, because I know a lot of people are scared, and fear is one of the most powerful tools, that can be used to control a mass public. So I try to provide as much insight as possible into how that works, because I've been in some places where, fear is really used at its highest level, and oppression is executed to the extreme. So this is a time for a lot of you guys who maybe weren't involved in politics to kind of look at your local representatives to come together and create some type of community forums. I know a lot of social media platforms now are banning certain group chats and things of that nature. So, and watch out for, like I said, all these Zoom meetings, because all that shit's recorded too. That's the whole reason why they're pushing that, because they can access whatever you're doing, and you have no privacy. So this is America. This is, supposed to be the land of the free. I don't even know no more, man. Like I said, I try to groove with the people I can groove with, but I know a lot of people, man, they, I can't really share anything with them because they can't be trusted. People are telling each other that are trying to earn a few bucks. I had a friend have his neighbor that he's known for years told on him because he had a gathering of 12 people for a little birthday party, and it was in their own house. Who do you care I have in my house? It's my house. That's what we're dealing with right now, you guys. Big Kirk 916, fresh out.